Transition. And we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Friday, fun-filled Friday night is what the theme of this episode is going to be. So, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this episode of That's Our Take. I am excited because it's Friday now, which means sleeping until 10 a.m. tomorrow will not make me feel guilty whatsoever. And
that's really gonna happen? You really think you're sleeping until 10?
Your wife.
How you guys doing?
You really think you're sleeping till 10?
Welcome to That's Our Marriage.
Yeah, no shit. That's funny. All right, so yeah, no, we are yeah, I don't know. I don't got nothing really to start out with other than I did finish The Tiger King. So now we can discuss on camera now basically how that shit went down.
All right.
You have to drive the convo, Adam. We've all just been patiently hanging back. Let's update everybody that when we started this little series on Tiger King, raise your hand if when we started it you had already seen.
Yeah.
Just waiting for Adam to finish.
So Adam was the only one, and it sounds like I'm shaming him, but like honestly, that's just so you get some context because like he has to drive the conversation because he's fresh.
Right.
Yep.
I didn't know what he saw yet, so I couldn't say. Oh, what about that part? No.
Right. I hear you.
So now that it's done, how do you feel about the series?
Now that it's done, how I feel about the series is how you start a paragraph.
When you're trying to meet the length quote.
Yeah, you got to have 1,000 words, so you just do that shit. I hear you. I finished it feeling like I still really don't get the big deal, like the big deal.
This was when people have asked me like, is it good?
Right.
It's entertaining. Yeah.
That's a hard question, and that's the exact answer that I give.
Right.
It's like, I wouldn't say it was good.
It was well filmed.
It was well filmed. There we go.
It was highly entertaining. That I'll give it.
It was highly entertaining. It was well filmed. It was captioning content.
What?
Not captioning.
Capturing.
Thank you. I needed
help.
Capturing content. But I wouldn't say that I like give it 5. I'm not nominating Joe Exotic for any awards here or anything. Maybe Tiger King itself, like documentary award.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Was anything about the filming like that majestic?
It was just well filmed, I feel. Well edited, well put together as far as a documentary goes and
but there
stuff.
There were times when I was like, wait, what was this timeline of events?
Sure.
Like there were times when I was like, wait, that happened first or did this happen first? Like the whole like Jeff Lowe coming.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in there I got a little confused about the timeline.
Yeah, a little bit.
Adam, how did you feel about Jeff Lowe now?
Arya's turning 5 in June. I haven't felt anything in 4.5 years. Thanks, Itasia, for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hi, Itasia.
It was I was a little bummed. I was like, he's the only one that went to jail out of this whole fucking thing. He's the only one that went to jail. It's just like everybody else. It seemed like towards the end they were setting everything up. You'd be like, okay, yeah, everything came crumbling down and every motherfucker went to jail. But that's not at all how it was. It was just Joe Exotic. And
they were all out of jail doing interviews, so why would you think that they were all in jail?
Joe was already in jail through the whole fucking thing.
Okay, never mind.
Because they were filming it over 5 years.
I know what you're saying.
right?
Yeah, I caught myself though. I was just like, because in the last episode, are there really interviews of Joe Exotic, or are they all prison phone clips?
Well, it sounds like prison phone clips based on it saying you are getting a prepaid call from
Right.
blah blah blah
Well,
county
that's what
jail.
I meant about the others being in like live interviews. Is like
Sure.
they're the only ones not being interviewed from a phone.
Yeah.
In prison.
It was a little bit of a letdown that not everybody's life, wasn't all ruined and stuff like that, because it just, to me, it should have been. I don't understand why I don't understand how it took after all of that for him to wind up in jail. I don't know how, know what I'm saying? And then whatever number I'm on now, he's the only one. That was just little bit of a bummer, a little bit of a surprise. I mean, obviously, shit, after this all went down, there's been more stuff going on apparently, but I don't know what is going on, and they're coming out with another 8th episode, so we'll find out what that's going to be about.
Yeah.
I
Although
think that the other people avoided jail time because they made deals.
Sure.
perhaps. I think Jeff Lowe should definitely be in prison.
Yeah.
That one guy became an informant.
Mm-hmm.
He did. That one guy became an informant, and I think Tabitha brought this up earlier. It seems like between Jeff Lowe, the informant guy, it seems like everybody just like kind of set him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, total set.
It feels like he was set up. I mean, which I feel like, which is why he's the only what's his name, Joe Exotic is the only person that went to jail. Like he was set up. There was this deal. Like the FBI just needed to put somebody away
But
for these big cats for PETA's sake, basically.
Well, he's sitting there on charges of murder
Conspiracy
to hire.
murder for hire, right?
So he's not even in there necessarily for the big cat stuff.
No, he's not. But they were watching him for a while regarding what? The death threats on Carol Baskin?
Yeah.
Because those were a little bit
But,
rampant and unnecessary.
I don't does this fall under complaint? I don't know. Because the accusations that he was and the frequency and severity
Right.
and the added visuals
Right.
and the publicizing of it all,
Mm-hmm.
he crossed the line with it. He set himself up to be set up because
Absolutely. With all that video recording evidence of him shooting the fucking dolls and the music video with the Carol Baskin lookalike and shit. It's just like sure, bro. Like if anything, you're stalking this woman. Yeah. It was bad.
I think Joe was set up.
Yeah.
It was, he should have let it go. He shouldn't have all over filming himself,
Mm-hmm.
sitting on Carol Baskins all the time.
Mm-hmm.
In that respect, yeah, but it wasn't. That wasn't illegal. Any of that stuff wasn't illegal.
Nope.
Isn't that harassment though? Or like I would think it's at least harassment.
Right, and some defamation of character if it affected her business too.
Sure.
But it kind of helped each other. They helped each other.
Yeah.
Name out there.
Yeah, make each other
The
famous.
whole thing's a scam, man.
Not-
We all got the Rona. Watch out.
It's not the Rona.
Got the Rona coughs.
It's not. I just had to clear my throat. I'm drinking coffee
Mm-hmm.
and claw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No follow-up question.
Save questions till after the interview, please.
bathroom.
All right. We are going to slip to another screen for just a few brief moments because I have to fix a couple things. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Here we go. Sorry, everybody. Thank you for that nonsense. I apologize.
Yeah. You'll notice now that I am Tabatha and he is
I am Adam.
Adam.
At Adam M is Crazy on Twitter. If you would care to send a follow my way. So now that we are back, we were basically finishing up. Yep, there we go. Everything's live now. We were finishing up talking about how you think I never remember his name.
Jeff Lowe?
Jeff Lowe should be in prison. Yes,
He should be in prison.
Now,
I
okay.
keep wanting to say Rob Lowe.
Oh, see, I'm not even connecting that. I just keep forgetting his name.
That is
Not the
literally
right
not the
guy.
same person.
We're all like Doc McStuffins, Rob Lowe. Who are these people even? Yeah, I think Jeff Lowe. I mean, he even kind of has this little smirkiness about him the entire time. He's all like, I didn't do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you did.
You see that meme where they showed Carol's first husband and Jeff Lowe next to each other, and it looks like the same person?
Right.
Yes.
I'm going to have to look this up.
Yeah, that's really good. Let me find it. I could share it in the chat.
So, okay, so let's talk about that a little bit more. Like, so are they suggesting that Jeff Lowe is Carol Baskin's first husband?
Correct. And if not, let's say it's not, then at least Jeff Lowe had to have been like hired by Carol to go in and take him down, because that's the only reason that Joe was taken down.
But
sure.
Jeff
But
Lowe came
like
in.
that would have been highlighted.
You think
Like
so?
that connection. I see the picture that you're talking about.
Okay.
Send it to me. I want to see it. See, my thoughts are.
I don't think that's her husband. Like the resemblance.
What if it's his family
His
member?
son.
I was gonna say that,
Ooh.
but like, fathered by whom, or mothered by whom?
No one.
But like, so my thought about like all this stuff is like, why would they agree to be filmed then if there were these, like, Carol Baskin killed her husband. We know that. Her agreeing to be on camera and talking about that, like, you dumb bitch. You're gonna be getting arrested soon. Your day is coming.
You dumb
But
bitch.
but like, if Rob Lowe or if
Yeah.
if Jeff Lowe were really hired by Carol Baskin,
Yep.
why would he be now on camera, like, agreeing to be talking about having this potentially other reason why he's in Joe Exotic's life? Like, I just feel like if you got secrets, you're not probably going to be doing interviews with documentarians.
Right. Probably not.
Unless you're
not doing
Carol Baskin, because she's a dumb bitch.
These people aren't smart people. Like, I think we're giving them too much credit. I think that it's evident that their lifestyles reflect a certain amount of ego.
Sure.
And
yeah, but
and
Jeff
we've
Lowe
talked
is
about
So
the
much ego.
narcissism.
So much ego in all of them.
Jeff Lowe is like
Talked about the
a.
narcissism.
Yep.
But Jeff Lowe's like a career con man. Like, that's what he does. So it's just like, why would he put himself out there if that were...
So much.
Why would he put himself
TV
out
now.
there if he has these secrets? Not to
Gotta
be
hide.
like...
You gotta hide in plain sight sometimes.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it.
True story. That's true.
Otherwise,
right.
you risk looking too guilty.
Yeah.
If you can portray yourself. That's why Joe was a witness at his own trial. He's like,
Sure.
I don't care. I'm gonna win these people over. He did.
Yeah.
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 I guess I really want to just know the conversation between like the documentaries producers and the filmmakers, like the people who created Tiger King, their conversation with Netflix. I want to know how that went down.
Yeah, no kidding. I
Like, how did
don't
this
know.
become a thing?
Right. It well, again, it started just by the guy doing the exotic snakes and shit, and it just like he followed the big cat guy home, and it turned into like, oh my god, this is nuts. I have to get this on camera. Somebody will buy it.
But like after he filmed everything and put it together and edited it and like got his final story, he had to have at that point like, hey, yes, Carol Baskin, that part we know. We don't even have to keep talking about that part. But like, was the documentarian's wheels spinning like, I wonder if we can get this produced at a bigger screen with a bigger audience to maybe start incriminating some people.
Sure. Incriminating people. You think that that's what they wanted? Because they were not. They were against the animal abuse
Maybe.
and shit like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's possible that there's multiple layers of motivation for out this document.
Sure. I mean,
Totally,
the fact
like,
that
all kinds of like
they're gonna buy it, so let's sell it.
Kind of similar to make.
Sure.
You got to follow the story because it's super interesting, and maybe they had some ulterior motives behind putting it together.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, didn't they get that one kid almost out? I don't know much about the show at all,
Don't believe so. Brandon did.
Yeah.
yes. No,
That's a sad
watching.
story.
Still waiting to watch WrestleMania.
Aw.
So, anything more then to say about Tiger King, or have we, beaten this dead horse enough?
I wish. Come on, wasn't there anybody to say something clever? Back to
I
that?
was thinking
Right.
like
The
rather
bait
than
was right there. I was waiting. You guys,
I had
you and
yeah.
Adam and Chris are the witty ones.
Yeah.
God, Tabitha's pretty witty. Oh, I spit a little. Tabitha's pretty witty, but she set that one up and
Nothing.
affecting you guys.
Like, yeah, there was ammunition there. I just couldn't get it loaded in time,
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened just now. I apologize.
Yeah, win some, you lose.
Yep, and that one I lost.
Well, folks, there you
Oh.
have it. That's the Tiger King. And stay tuned because I guess they're going to have another episode because apparently there's more behind the scenes footage
Sure.
that we just got to see.
Maybe episode 8 will be from the viewpoint of the film people, the production people.
Well, and it's not going to even be on Netflix. What's it
really?
going to be on? No. What is it going to be on? It's going to be on someone else or something else.
Stop.
I wonder if it's going to be like live footage of the others being arrested.
Huh?
Whoa.
Carol Baskin, you are under arrest for the murder of Daniel Lewis.
Ooh.
You have the
write
right
these
to remain
names
silent.
down?
No.
Good for you.
What's his name?
I almost
Don
said
Lewis?
Daniel Tiger, so don't give me too much
That's
credit.
that's where I feel like you came Daniel from. No, Daniel Tiger. No, Don Lewis. Daniel Lewis.
Wait, is it not Daniel Lewis?
I thought it was.
No,
Don
I think it is Don Lewis. You're right. It is Don Lewis.
Daniel Tiger.
I said
and-
Daniel
Who was that?
Lewis.
Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins, Daniel Tiger. I don't
Thanks
have
for the
a
follow,
4-year-old
Corey.
at all.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
Call him whatever.
Yep.
How many lows could Rob Lowe rob if Rob Lowe could rob lows?
Literally, so many.
Wow, that was good.
That was pretty good.
Jeez.
Right? Take a moment.
Yeah, I'm working through it right now. I'm working through it. That was
Carry
good.
the one.
Carry the one.
Carry the one.
With the remainder 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I can't math. I can't.
You can't math?
I can't math.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, Chris, when you made that post about needing help for algebra, was that one of our old high school teachers reached out to you?
Yeah, it was Mr. Gannon from like
Mr.
10th
Gannon. Yes. Okay.
10th or 11th grade.
Sure.
Yeah.
I never had him because I wasn't in that house. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There were 2 houses based on your last name. Y'all
That
had a
was
different
always my
house.
house.
Hufflepuff or
Chris.
Slytherin. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Kind of. Well, I mean, Hufflepuff or Slytherin are two like specifics. You know, I'm not trying to get
Yeah.
specific here.
And then it was
but-
broken down by pod
Sure.
group.
Sure.
Oh, but yeah, he actually just hopped back onto Facebook after taking like a 2-year hiatus
Sure.
from it. And
Good for him.
Just in time for your
Yeah.
algebra needs.
No shit.
Right?
he
he
knew.
saw how-
He knew you needed him.
Right? Yeah, he hopped on and he was like, "Yeah, I have no problem teaching you." So he sat down and did a Google Hangout session for an hour.
No
helping
shit.
out This algebra problems, yeah. And so he stopped teaching about 2 years, like in 2009, after we graduated,
Okay.
and he was the IT coordinator for the school district of South Milwaukee. So for the last month, and scrambling, setting up the school district without access. So
Sure.
and he's got 3 daughters. So with all of the craziness that he had going on about the time, come help me. That was super nice of him.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Shout out to Chris's teacher. I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah.
remember his name.
Gannon.
Mr. Gannon.
Mr. Gannon, thank you, Mr. Gannon, for helping my best good friend Chris here pass his algebra test.
I'm the only one in this podcast that doesn't know who this person is.
Well, I never had him as a
Yes, you
teacher.
are.
I just knew that Mr. Gannon was a teacher in our high school, and I remember his name, Gannon, because Zelda.
And he was an algebra. He was a math teacher, or was an English teacher?
Algebra
Oh.
teacher. But
Well, that's
apparently
fitting.
that wasn't even his major. His major was in computer science.
Really?
About algebra.
Wow.
The fact that he still remembers all that stuff after 12 years.
If you guys had to guess, how many students were in our school approximately? 800 approximately, huh?
In your school?
Yeah, whoa, wait, hold on. High
Look at
school?
graduating
In our
with
high
really-
school. Say, yes, our high school. Say our senior year. How many
I
students
would say.
do you think were evacuated for the bomb threat?
In your senior
Oh,
year?
well, that's
See, that was the middle school too.
much more specific.
Which bomb threat?
Yeah, which bomb threat?
Freshman year?
Was that on a Wednesday?
There were a lot of kids. I don't remember how many were in our graduating class. I have no idea.
I swear, in my high school, I swear my graduating class was
about
over
300.
500.
We had 300
Ours
seniors?
Was not.
I think
It
like
was
two,
not over 500.
it was
it
like
was
253.
around-
Holy crap.
Around-
I swear I had a really
There were 250
large class.
seniors?
If there's
Yeah.
anyone who
in our
went to high
class,
school with me
absolutely.
that knows how
God.
many people did we graduate with?
No, well, I don't know who.
Talking to my people now.
I know you're talking to your people. I just don't know how prior to 18 years old, could get 250 people that think I'm a douchebag. Like that's fucking.
Didn't you go on a
skill.
loudspeaker
have
and
the-
say something?
Just have the right
Like,
to the
I mean, you
morning
kind of told the
announcement.
whole school one thing.
I don't know
And
why
this
they're
was
all mad at me.
Tabitha, this was not an isolated single time incident. You only know of like the big ones, like with the football team and just like
You
the
know-
lunch menu. And
The first time I was introduced to him, I was told he's an asshole. Like the first thing that was, so I can't remember who introduced me to him, but it was at a homecoming dance. They're like, "Yeah, he's an asshole," and I'm like, "All right, I'll be marrying him later."
The reason that's what she was told when she was first met me is because she was at the dance with Lindsay and Zach and probably Chris and their group of friends who had a vendetta against me throughout throughout high school.
I think I know exactly what year.
I think it was junior year.
Damn,
I don't know. I
2,000
probably have a
students.
picture.
That's a lot of students, man. God damn. 2,000 people. I mean, 250 sounds like. I mean, 2,000 students in the whole school. So there was 250 seniors. Say 250 people per class. That is carry the 1 divided by 3 add a square. That's about 1,000 people in our school at a time. If it's 250 per class, and that's pretty neat.
I swear I remember there being a lot more than like 300-400 people in my graduating class.
That's so many. Talking about 250, 300 seniors when we were in high school. To me, that's far too much, man. Because I feel like I knew everybody. You know, like I could remember everybody's faces. But 250 people, I don't know.
Think about 250 people. I mean, our wedding had about 120.
So it is possible to be in a room with that many people and dislike most of them. Ba-dum,
Why doesn't the school like me?
That was the first question, right?
Oh, and Mukwanago, Sandra is saying that there was 2,000 students, 8
Yeah.
houses. Wow.
I don't remember having houses in our high school, though, Sandra.
Well, maybe she just means like students split up by last names and shit like that. We had
Well,
2.
Yeah, I was thinking about houses.
I don't remember.
When we were in middle school, that's what they called them. They called them houses. So that's how I always remembered it. House
I don't
A, House
remember
B.
that at all. Like having like a group. Well, see, you guys also had a very different structure. You guys had like block scheduling or something, didn't you?
After freshman year, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had regular 8 hours a
okay.
day.
In middle school, we had houses,
Yeah.
and those were based on like different. And I don't know if it was like also broken up in like levels, like I don't know why they did that, or if it was a operations thing with like kids and them rotate smaller
Yeah, it
classes.
was mostly for lunch.
Lunches, sure. But like that's how it was. It was split up from like A through N or A through O, and then the rest of y'all were in a different house. And then throughout middle school
Right,
and
it
high
was
school,
alphabetical.
we all had a certain group of teachers. You all had a different group of teachers. Like y'all had Mr. Gannon. Y'all had that deaf guy who taught speech, but he was really funny. I can't think of
Mr.
it.
Drummond.
You know who I'm talking
Mr.
about.
Drummond.
And you had a different I think maybe
He's
a different
awesome.
science teacher than we had.
Yeah, I remember that kind of set up in middle school, but I don't remember it like that in high school.
Yeah, because I had very few of the same teachers that Chris and Lauren had. Very few of the same teachers,
Yeah.
which sucked because I had some good teachers and y'all missed out.
Yeah, I feel like
Bye, Corey. Have a good day at work.
by the time we got
Have a good
to high school and my school, like they didn't have us in houses. I don't remember houses, at least in high school, but like our lockers were all kind of like by the time we were a senior, we were kind of like based on like where, like I was a choir student, so my locker was in the choir hall, and like athletes, their locker would be closer to the gym hall, and it was kind of like sorted out that way.
Nope, our locker assignment was by last name too.
It was for me freshman year, I remember, because I was in the same line with all the THOs. But then after senior year, or after freshman year.
Sure.
Chris and I spent a lot of time throughout years.
I would have been there with you guys.
Yeah, you would have.
Would have.
You probably would have.
We had the same homerooms too.
Been all since 6th grade.
Club
Yep.
T over here.
Me and Maggie always had the same homerooms and shit. That's how we met. She hated me. I sat behind her and I fucked with her all the time, blowing on her hair and throwing paper at her. I don't know why people didn't like me.
You asked why people didn't like you.
It makes no sense.
It's all coming full circle now.
It's a mystery to me. It's a mystery.
Sometimes you just talk it out.
Maybe that's it.
Walmart fruit.
COVID chat with the family. Have them all tune in and we'll have a COVID chat right now. That sounds good.
Have a
What are
good
you talking
night.
about?
We're looking at the chat.
Yeah, the chat on our Facebook thing. Well, thanks for stopping by, Sandra. Come back if you can.
Was she stopping by or
I don't know.
or was she?
She was here for a minute. And now she said, "Fun watching. Got a time to go have a COVID chat with the family." Yeah.
Should we have a COVID talk?
I forgot we were in quarantine again.
Sometimes I do forget it.
I forget often.
Uh-huh.
Every day just feels like a
Normal
Sunday.
life.
Yeah.
Normal life.
Well, not really. Yeah, I guess that part hasn't changed. Like from 5 p.m. till 10, 11 p.m. at night, nothing has changed in our lives. You know, it's just from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. is basically very, very different now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to the store and spending money aimlessly for no reason.
Now we just do that on Amazon.
Actually, I haven't even been doing that either. I haven't. So I guess I've been saving a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't been going shopping as much. We've just been buying little things here and there when we go out a couple times a week.
Well, I mean, pretty much just go to the gas station.
Gas station or butcher block, yeah.
It's pretty much the only.
That's really where
shops
we've
we
been
do.
going. And Walgreens apparently has some stuff now that we could use. It's good to know.
Our state, Michigan,
Yeah.
basically like all the Easter stuff that's out right now, they're claiming it's non-essential. Can't purchase it.
I'm sorry, but Jesus is essential. You can't tell me no different.
I'm
You can't
right
tell
there
me
with you.
no different.
You can't tell me no different.
He saw a sign or something that said, like, that was at Walmart that was blocking off a bunch of packages of seeds.
It was in Vermont.
Oh, in
And it
Vermont.
said that the vegetable seeds were non-essential items that would not be sold at the store.
Get out.
No,
Yeah.
Those are super essential.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Like, of all things.
She's like, why
Like,
why
down to
wouldn't
the
seeds
base?
be essential? Why wouldn't the government want people growing their food? Because then they don't have to buy the food.
But, like, there's still, like, it's not like you put it in the ground and tomorrow you've got onions. Like, it's time before
Well, that's
it
essentially
grows.
exactly what happens. It's just several tomorrows.
Well, right, but
That's
you're going to
right.
need onions before they're available to you in your
Yeah.
plant. Like, today I planted
Let's not talk about what you planted today because somebody might be listening.
chives and cilantro and basil.
Basil, that was the other one.
Are you sure those are chives and cilantro and basil?
I hope so. I got it from a kit
I
from
hope so.
Walgreens last year. I am assuming. So we're going to have our own fresh herbs.
Neat. And then the next time we use an onion, we're going to plant it.
We're going to try all those Facebook hacks
Yep,
we've seen.
all those
All of
Facebook
them.
hacks. We're just going
I'm going to chop up all my vegetables and put them in
just
water and
throw them in the ground, I
the
guess.
ground.
That's what you do, and then shit just grows out of them. I doubt it, but let's find out
Mm.
together.
Make our own little vegetable stew. Hey, you know what? Last year we had random strawberries growing in our yard. So
That's true.
oh, we shouldn't have gotten rid of that bush then.
Why? It was sprayed several times with terrible pesticides.
And now we don't have strawberries. How am I supposed to make jam?
My canning season's gonna be all off.
No kidding. I haven't mowed the lawn yet.
Are we supposed to?
I saw a guy mowing his lawn today. He was on his rider. He was out there mowing the lawn.
Was
He
it the
like,
guy
Look at
across the
No,
street?
it wasn't
you
even
guys.
him.
Just look at the grass. Does the grass look like it needs?
But
Have you
Lauren,
seen
it's
our
quarantine.
grass?
Okay, it's quarantine time. Do I need to be
No.
worried about my grass during quarantine time? Or do I just let it grow because fuck it?
Quarantine only applies to infected individuals. Technically, we're just safer at home. So we can do all those wonderful things unless you're actually.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I should risk it. That's why I haven't done dishes in 3 weeks. I'm just like,
It's too close to the window. I can't.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
No, not quite that bad. But I hear you. No, I've just been. I fucking hate.
Why do it
Always
today
hated it.
when it can be done tomorrow
Yeah.
or tomorrow?
God damn it. That's right.
Like, okay, I don't
how I got
mean
in my
this in any
laundry.
way, but I didn't mind mowing the lawn. Like, I'll do it. I didn't mind it.
Why'd you say that out loud?
Because I don't
Didn't say
mind it.
that
If he
out loud.
hates it that much, like, okay, I'll do it. I don't
And
really
have it
mind.
documented.
I don't mind doing it because it's mindless physical activity, and sometimes
That's
I
kind of
just
it.
really
like,
like
I just
that,
want to get lost in my
Yeah,
thoughts for a few
especially if I have
minutes.
something plugged in, like a podcast or something.
Right.
I get lost. Yeah, it's not that bad. I just don't like the fact that I have to do it. I don't mind doing it, but the fact that I have to do it,
responsibilities.
I got a
That
homeowners
seriously is
association.
something.
Sucks.
I don't like doing chores either.
I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of my friends that are remodeling their bathrooms right
Oh,
now.
I know. I want to remodel our kitchen so bad.
I know. But see, again, back to my question I asked before, where are they taking the debris? The dump's only open one day a week, and they ain't doing any large
So they're
pickups.
taking it on that day.
But I'm just like, what are you doing with it in the meantime? Because That's a lot of debris.
It is a lot of debris. Probably, yeah, like what Lauren just said, just taking it as it comes. Like if you're ripping out cabinets or flooring or shit, just take it immediately when it's all cleaned up.
Some
Uh,
planning.
yeah, they get those like fold out bags, those like
Oh yeah,
10 feet by 6 feet, like a little mini dumpster. And you just throw all your stuff in there.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
And
what
then they
do
come
they
pick it
have?
up. It's like these little dumpster bags. It's like these giant tote bags that you get from like a disposal service, and then you fill it with shit. It's like a dumpster, and then they come and pick it up.
But they're not coming and picking it up right now.
Yeah, I don't know if they are. So that's
So-
the only like
Probably
probably not, right?
Yeah, you'd probably have to
That's back to my.
set it some.
That's we're running out of somewheres to set things. So.
We kind
I
of
don't want to do
setting
it anymore.
things in places for a year now.
I've still
and-
got like big cardboard boxes from Christmas that I need to take to the
Yeah.
dump. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm running out of spaces.
Trying to see who's watching it.
I don't know.
It says 5, so I'm gonna guess
Well,
that
all five
It's
of
all
us.
four of us,
All of us, yep.
and then one of our friends. Hi,
and
friend.
one person.
You know, people have been filtering in and out.
Yeah, they have been. You expect that. You expect that.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Friday night, everyone's probably out partying.
Yeah.
Yeah, partying.
Everyone's out
Nobody's
partying
out
right now.
partying.
Everybody's out at
Everyone's
the
out
bar.
partying in their Zoom meetings.
Yeah, there's Zoom meetings.
This is the party.
This is what they're doing. They're just not broadcasting it.
Yeah.
Right. Who are these assholes broadcasting their Friday
These
night
narcissistic
have
shits.
not played the Friday song.
Is it even Friday then? Aria sings that song, by the way.
She does.
I know. To the one other person that is watching this, would they know what the Friday song?
I don't know.
I would
who's
imagine
watching.
that people know Whitney Houston.
But I don't. It's not called the Friday song, so.
That's correct.
Oh, I
The
thought you meant like
Friday
if you
song
played
is
it.
Friday, Friday.
I thought you meant like
not-
if you
That's the
played it, would
Friday
people
song.
know it?
Friday song I know.
That's the Friday song.
Not the
That's
Friday song.
it's the only one we need.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
We need copyright tagged
I'll get the words wrong. It won't even matter.
on the
So
tube.
Not even
Chris,
singing the same
last,
song.
Like, if you were, I don't know if we're Snapchat, but
Awkward.
I think that we are. I think we are, but I don't think we. But the last few, at least almost every Friday, I share a snap of
The
just
homecoming
playing. No, play a snap of
The Friday song.
of the Friday song, like
Oh.
Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody" every Friday, and it's the point where people will send me a snap of Whitney Houston when it comes on at a store, when it comes on the radio. Like sometimes I'll get snaps from friends that are like, "Hey, why haven't you played the Friday song
I
yet?"
feel like all these snaps are from me.
No, they're not. Maggie, a friend Kevin, Lindsay, a whole bunch of people.
A whole bunch. It's become a thing. It's a real thing.
Vanessa.
Lauren's over here
Mama,
name dropping people that she just knows and
Speaking
shit.
of Vanessa, happy birthday.
Happy
Maybe
birthday,
that-
Vanessa.
Shout out to
She's
Vanessa.
not watching, but
She's
happy
not even
birthday.
watching.
Hopefully she's balls deep in that 1.5 liter bottle of wine I brought over to her.
Great cook.
yeah, right. It's been great cooking wine.
Ah, damn it, Jan. Their office room. Sorry.
That's how I feel when you guys
Stop
talk about
shouting
video games.
Into the mic, thanks.
Why
Yeah.
are you getting sassy with?
Oh,
I
you
don't
had
know.
a look.
Oh, I know you guys don't really acknowledge this, but I have seen all of The Office.
Oh, you
I
have?
I just can't quote it off the top of my head. Like
I didn't know you finished it
I'm
yet.
not like a Rolodex of Office.
I didn't know you
things.
finished it yet.
Pretty confident.
Literally every time I mention The Office or anything, there's just a blank response from Lauren.
That's kind of how I thought.
Lauren has
That's
never
because
seen it, I guess.
I know that you guys are more passionate. So I was like,
Have your moment. We are a bit passionate.
Oh, hey.
oh,
Is that too
Hello.
bright, or is that like that's good?
I like that.
I
Yeah.
don't hate it.
All right. I just realized
matches.
how dark. Yeah, that looks so much better. I'm sorry.
I like it.
I'm sorry. That
Oh,
looks so
clear.
much better.
Here we are.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Called me. Okay.
So, Final Fantasy VII Remake just came out last night, and I've put several hours into it, and I fucking love that game. Everything I wanted. Everything I wanted. Haven't been disappointed yet. Pretty badass. Pretty badass.
I have that same blank face that Lauren had when we talk about The Office. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
there,
That's all right.
there was that one podcast when you opened up with some trivia,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew that Steve Carell was the director of those episodes we talked
You know what,
about,
Chris?
and I was gonna guess 2013.
Break out the Office trivia.
I busted out.
I think we
Could.
should.
Could bust it out.
I'm going to do it.
All right.
Hey,
Alright.
Lauren feels pretty confident here.
Anybody who's watching, feel free to jump in the chat.
I just want to
You know
answer
how I
some
feel
Office
about trivia
questions.
No, I'll jump in.
I don't know much, but I do know stuff about The Office.
But I know one.
We'll get one.
I'm gonna be right back and go refresh my drink.
I wouldn't mind one too, please.
What? Coke. A cola.
A cola.
Yep. That little line.
Those
A
bottle
tangy
caps?
smiles. No,
Oh.
they are the fruit snacks from
Oh.
Grateful
I see.
Smiles.
Hungry too. I want a snack. Not hungry, but I want a snack.
Not hungry, but I could eat.
I could eat.
Because Antonio has The Office played.
The Office trivia game?
Yeah.
Cool.
Play with Tabatha.
All right. Which actor wore a wig during season 3 after shaving
John
his head for a
Krasinski.
movie
Oh, yeah,
role?
we talked
There
about
it
this
is.
one.
Leatherheads. Mix it up a bit.
Mix it-
Did you shuffle the cards?
How? How you gonna shuffle these?
I don't know.
Good question. What did Meredith do to Michael after accepting her Dundee for Best Mother? A. Kissed him. B. Punched him in the face. Or C. Flashed him.
Kissed him.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Who has been trying to get on jury duty every year since he was 18
Stanley.
years old? Nailed it. Fancy feast.
You know what I could go for?
What's
White
that?
Castle.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Damn. Are they open? I will end this stream right now and
Yeah.
start it back up in the car. All right, let's go.
Start it back up in the car.
I'll go pick you
Let's
guys
go.
up. We will live stream on the way to White Castle.
What about Arya?
Arya?
We're probably the
Yeah.
closest.
Sydney's here.
As long as you have a plan.
The dog's here. She's fine.
Yeah. Who is obsessed with with a cappella and was a member of Here
Andy
Comes
Bernard.
Trouble.
Come on, deep tracks only.
Trying here. I'm trying. Last time I threw deep tracks at you, you're like, how am I supposed
Yeah.
to know? Man?
Yeah, we couldn't
Touche.
couldn't go too deep.
Who couldn't deal with how coddled the modern anus is?
Dwight. Don't get me started.
I know you're correct, but for some reason it says Daryl.
The fuck?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's not. Why would Daryl care about the modern anus?
No,
Daryl
that's,
would
that's
never say
Dwight.
that. That's
Daryl would
ridiculous.
never say
Daryl would never think
I
twice
talked
about
to
the modern
Daryl.
anus.
and he would never say that.
And I haven't even known Daryl that long, but just knowing you personally for
And I haven't even known him that long. Yeah, you're right.
I much prefer Daryl.
And again, I've never even met the guy. This is the
man.
content, you guys. This is the
it.
This is the money.
This is it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go over to the YouTube channel.
That
So-
one other person's like, I already did that.
Yeah, right. How do you think you have one subscription?
Sir, he's already pulled over. I can't pull over any further. Who referred to golf betting games as skins,
Kevin.
AC Doocy, Bingo Bango Bongo, Sandy's, Sparky's, and Wolf? Kevin, you got it right. Who wanted people to be afraid of how much they love him?
Michael.
Who did Michael refer to as Booster Seat? Wanted her to stop talking.
Angela.
Didn't see you behind that grain of rice there. Sorry. Boom, roasted.
Behind the green.
Okay, here you go, Tabatha. Who was Dwight dressed like when he started attacking Jim in the office with snowballs? Who was Dwight dressed like? Started attacking Jim in the office.
Oh shit! All I can think about is him popping out of the damn snowman. Ah, David Wallace.
We were looking for what is fine.
Huh?
I believe he was dressed as Pam.
Ah, yes, he was. That's true. Ah, damn it. This is what I get for asking for deep tracks.
Yep. I mean, that wasn't even a deep track. That was just a, hey, what happened on this episode?
I didn't get it, so it was a deep track.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you watched The Office.
Oh, yep.
That's fine.
No, I was just returning the fires, the shots from her again for the last 3 fucking days from her. I'm sorry, I thought you were a fan.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a fan. Yeah, that's real quick to throw some shade.
I
Yeah.
showed him a picture of some mayo and olives, and it said something about wanting ice cream, and he was like, "I don't get the reference." See, Chris gets the reference. I was just like, "I'm sorry, I thought you were a fan."
Yeah.
I didn't have any ice cream, so I had to use mayo.
Ah!
Oh,
Use that
shiza.
whipped cream, so we use black olives. Like, what is that? All right, what type of king does Rainn Wilson claim he is?
The Hay King.
This is that messed up one.
Oh,
from
it
before.
is.
What's it called? What's the
What
answer
type
on the
of-
card?
The answer is
Oh,
Bassoon
yeah.
King. Fucking A, no. He is
Bassoon.
the Hay King. Because doesn't Angela even say, like, what even is a Hay King?
Yeah, that was when she met the senator,
Senator. The state senator.
the state senator,
Yeah.
who was there with his son.
to be clear, the state senator.
Okay, hold up. The state senator,
Yeah.
let's talk about this real quick. The Office,
Yeah.
we're talking about it. Angela met the state senator at the hay festival that Dwight threw. He had a son,
Yes.
an older son, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish.
Yes.
Mhm.
Where the fuck did he go?
He is the same little boy played by, or he's the same little boy that plays Dwight's nephew at Dwight's aunt's funeral when his sister comes to town.
No, that wasn't the state senator's son. That was somebody else's son.
He
I'm
was
pretty
just-
sure that wasn't him.
Yeah, I thought that was
But
the
the
same
state
kid.
senator's son is really never referenced again outside of that episode, right?
Right. He's not. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're the same person, but they are played by the same person, aren't they? I swear it.
Not the state senator's son, someone else.
Someone else's kid at the hay festival. That actor.
Oh, but that little boy
Yeah.
was there. Okay, I am thinking
Right.
of the right episode at least.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, he has this like 9-year-old kid from a previous marriage or something, and that's never talked about again. Angela's suddenly a stepmom, but you never talk about it. She's pregnant. They have a baby. Blah blah blah. It's not his. And
You know what though? They never even wrapped up. Like that's one scene they should have not left it out. It was explaining how Dwight is Philip's real father.
yes, did you guys see the behind the scenes shit of that specifically when Dwight takes the diaper and goes to the there's the car chase and he gets the thing. They ended up staying there for a while. The doctor comes out and says, "You're not the father." Why is that? They don't tell.
They don't tell you in the episode, but in one of the deleted scenes, he actually grabbed one of Philip Halpert's diapers. And they only did a paternity test. They didn't do a maternity test. So it
Yeah.
didn't show that Angela wasn't the mother.
He
because
grabbed baby Pee-Pee's diaper
Pee-Pee
instead of
No, not
theirs.
Pee-Pee Halpert. Pee-Pee
No.
Halpert is
Oh, Peepa.
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 Peepa Albert.
Peepa Halpert.
No, you're right. Oh, that's interesting. But they did have that scene later where Angela confesses to Dwight that.
Yeah, but for me, until I saw that deleted scene, I was just like, how could they explain that? Because the doctor called her. So they shouldn't have left out. The doctor called her and told her that he wasn't the father. So how could she have faked that? And I feel like they dropped the ball by not including that scene explaining that Dwight grabbed the wrong diaper.
Yeah, that was irresponsible to leave that out and just put it in a deleted scene because then you're just like, well, wait a second. Obviously, that fucking kid is Dwight's.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously. Short nose.
And
he was 150 pounds when he was born. Like, that baby's a shrew baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but they left that part out. They didn't talk about how there's a reason why the doctor came out and said, "No, Dwight, you're not the father of this baby." There's a reason for that, but they don't talk about it, which is kind of stupid. I feel.
What is Scranton's nickname?
The Electric City.
They call it that because of the
electricity.
electricity.
Scranton. What?
What? Wonderful.
Hi, Monica. Happy to see you. I can't see you, but happy you can see me.
Hi, Monica.
Hey.
Monica is my younger of two sisters, and I'm just kidding. That's just how I introduce Kyle.
For a minute, I was like genuinely like,
There's someone I don't know about.
wait a minute, he has a brother and then I got
Nothing gets past you.
Nothing gets past Lauren.
it. Nothing.
Which Pennsylvania county is Scranton located in?
Jackal.
No.
Jackal. Is it a jackal?
I'd like to buy a
No.
vowel.
We do know this.
I do know this. It is Akanakawa. No.
Here, let me finish the second half of the
Okay,
question.
sure.
I was like, did he?
To give you another hint.
Lackawanna County.
That's it. Because that was the name on Dwight's sheriff's deputy mug.
Yeah.
Right.
Volunteer sheriff.
Yes.
What is that your mug? No.
Honestly, though, when I think about it, I think about the episode with the client because he says Lackawanna County in there, and that's how I remember it more. Little tidbit.
Which year was Dunder Mifflin founded?
Where's my shirt? Damn it!
I'm gonna say 1962. A guess.
No,
Yes.
no. I'm gonna guess. 70. No. 80.
1946.
Yeah, but this is the closest.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ah,
Without going over?
19 Yeah,
Oh, win.
1949.
Ooh, I
Nice.
win! I was in the right decade.
I'm gonna do some ASMR
going
real
over?
quick.
What are you doing?
can't hear the scratching at
Oh,
all.
really? I can hear it in my headphones, so sorry. ASMR stuff. It's weird stuff, but people do it.
Okay.
About sounds
Oh, I
and
know
noises.
what you're referring to.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is our poppers.
This is a proper Cinny.
Cinny poppers.
She's not looking at the camera because she wants to pretend it's not there, but it is here.
If you'll see, she's got a little paws crossed. She's
She
always got
does.
a little paws crossed. She's
Paws crossed.
proper.
Mhm.
Oh,
Fancy.
Cindy, you can't get closer to me. You cannot. I'm sorry.
Must be in you.
Sorry, what?
What?
Nothing.
In
I was just gonna gloss past that because
Segue.
excuse me, what?
segue.
What's the next question?
In which season did Michael Scott leave to go live with Holly in Colorado?
7.
Not even the end of season 7.
No, it wasn't.
It was like there was like
Middle.
six episodes left with because they had to write Will Ferrell out of it and stuff like that.
Right.
I read that they wrote him out because he didn't get along with the cast.
No shit.
I
Huh.
that he was not well received by just general office fans
Sure.
overall.
He
and they were
wasn't.
like,
No.
so they had to write him out by slam dunking and
Yeah. I don't not like Will Ferrell. I just didn't like him in The Office.
I didn't like D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Okay, Will Ferrell could have been good in The Office. D'Angelo was a shitty character.
D'Angelo was a shitty character because he was like, are you stupid or are you aggressive? Like, which one are you?
You give me that dog. That's not your dog. That's my dog. You give me that dog.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really care for him.
Yes, you're my dog. I was talking about you.
How many Halloween episodes are there?
Oh, we had this question. I want to say 8.
Christmas episodes was the question we
that
had. And I
was
think there was
Christmas.
6 Christmas episodes. Halloween episodes, I'm going to say
4.
2.
Halloween episodes?
There's 6. Wow,
I
really?
said 6 Christmas episodes. Maybe I was onto something.
trying to think of all of the episodes.
Is Creed Bratton's real name?
Free Bratton.
Cree Bratton.
Not on his passport.
Oh shit, that's
The
right.
last person.
The last
Oh.
person, yeah.
The last person
No,
who crossed him
not on
was.
this-
Cree Bratton.
Ah,
I don't remember that guy's name.
I thought you meant like in real life.
Larry something? No, I don't know.
No.
Larry Tugboat.
I'll be back.
All right.
Any reference to the characters, I got it. That's great. William Charles Schneider.
Oh.
Yep. Steve Carell's wife, Nancy, plays which minor character on the show?
Carol.
No one knows. Minor characters.
Yeah.
Like
She was kind of a minor character.
the first 2 seasons.
She's only in like
second
5
season, maybe?
episodes, maybe.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Carol.
They did.
Because if they would have gotten married, she'd have been Carol Corral. Shut
But they should have been Carol Scott.
up.
None gets past you, Adam.
Yeah. Nope. Here I am.
Who wrote the most episodes? That person. who
Mindy
also-
Kaling.
That is correct. How many awards did Steve Carell win for portraying Michael Scott?
None.
4.
N-U-N.
29.
Really? Wow.
There are awards he didn't win. I don't remember. Oscars? Something. Emmys. I don't think he won an Emmy for Michael Scott.
Actor sings Threat Level Midnight.
Actor?
Yeah. One of the characters in Office actually sings that life. Yeah.
I don't even.
I'm going to say Steve Carell.
No, it's not Steve Carell though.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna say Rainn Wilson.
Who's the best singer in the
Creed Bratton.
Ed Helms?
Ed
Ah.
Helms.
Mr. Acapella?
Right.
One.
But Mr. Acapella was probably a self.
You know what? Every song is good
Self-provided
a cappella. Name one song, and I bet it's better a cappella.
Enter Sandman. Better acapella.
Better a
Better
cappella.
No
acapella.
way.
No way.
I really do love when they're having that real wholesome moment with Andy playing the banjo.
I do too. And they're really jiving. Yeah.
They're singing Country Roads. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's technically proficient, but it's got no heart and soul. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, that's really good for starting out. You know?
Mhm.
My God, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't even notice you there, Eric. I love that whole.
I do too. That's a good one.
Hey, Cindy. You looking at the camera now? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Look at me.
Cindy
Oh,
Bobbers.
Cindy.
This is Cinny, aka Cinny Bun, aka Cinny Pup, aka Cinnamon,
AKA, why are you still here?
aka Cinny the Pup.
The puppers. What you doing there, Cindy the pup?
Cinny.
Cindy the pup.
What was Kevin's 80s cover band called?
Scrantonicity?
I wanted to say Scranton.
Not Scrantonicity 2.
Kevin and the Zits.
Guys, did we just become Kevin and the Zits?
Who would rather work for an upturned broom with a bucket for a head than work for someone else in the office?
Upturned broom with a bucket on the head. Who would say
I
something
feel like
like that?
Stanley would say that.
Yeah, kind of, but I can't imagine Stanley saying he would rather work for the, you know.
Or it was Joe. Because she'd be like, I'd rather work for a bucket with a mop on its head before I work for you.
Yeah, that was Stanley. It was.
It was Stanley?
Stanley.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the. I just saw the
Hey, Dan.
Facebook live stream and
Yeah.
there's a little zombie running. Thank you, Monica.
Yeah, for the follows and stuff. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Anthony here now.
I don't know.
He doesn't leave in the next 15 seconds. He might say hello.
Okay. Hi, Anthony. Who's Anthony? Who's Anthony? My drummer. Wayne's World reference. Nobody goes there anymore, but I do. Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
Welcome to That's Our Marriage.
Cindy's like, dude, the fuck?
Whoa.
I just saw the,
okay,
I just saw the
Lauren.
replay of the live stream.
Yeah, that got kind of intense.
The way Lauren entered the frame, it looked like she was coming in from behind me.
Whoa,
Me
who's there?
Whoa.
Oops, sorry.
Oops, sorry. Oh no, it's
Let me
fine.
just sneak right past you there.
Told Angela that the only premature baby in the room was the one that her baby ate.
Oh, God, who said that?
Was that Oscar?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah, that would have been Kevin.
I think it was Kevin.
You didn't tell me to say nothing if the baby was big. But it was actually as Oscar. I don't know.
It was no, that was not Oscar.
Actually,
I knew it was over 1,000 people in McWanago High School.
Bringing it back. We just
Thank
had a
you for
comment
that,
on
Sandra.
that thing.
I
16,
appreciate you getting back.
1,630 students at McWanago High School. That's a lot.
Yeah.
who do we call about these answers?
China.
China.
They're closed.
Hello, China.
Hello, China.
This is a Krusty Krab.
No, this is Patrick.
Sir, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
I got something.
No, this is. That's awesome.
Who played Voodoo
Is
Mama
mayonnaise?
Juju?
Voodoo Mama
Yeah.
Juju? Oh, that was
Angela.
Angela.
And I don't care for this voodoo mama juju.
I'll be right back.
Was that?
I
Okay.
got something in my eye.
Oh.
Oscar's impression attempt at the accent was
Oh, God.
absolutely.
Do it for me. Do it, Chris.
These greenbacks and Thunder Mifflin. Like, it's just like not even anything.
Okay, so comment why I've been getting vehicle warranty calls again. I got one today, actually. I don't know why. What that tells me is that some internet website that our phone numbers were on just got recently breached and sold to a bullshit scam company. It's robo-dialing, talking about your vehicle warranty bullshit. So that's how that happens often.
Yeah. It's funny because it's always their last and final call.
Yeah,
Before
this
your
is our
warranty
final
expires.
warning before your vehicle warranty expires. Please dial 9 now and speak to Mahad to reinstate your warranty.
And it's on
Just
your
for
like
funsies.
2007 Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for funsies, I did connect with an operator, and when you call, they don't know your vehicle info. When you call, they're like, "Oh, and which vehicle was this?"
Wait
You
a
know,
second.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that they're not actually trying to extend my vehicle warranty?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I've been hanging up.
Good call.
Mind
Good call, man.
blown. I've been answering those calls. Thank you for calling Dunder Mifflin. This is Pam.
Oh, nice. Nice. I should do that.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Sometimes
yeah.
they're just like, what?
That's
Yep.
pretty good.
I'll do the same thing. Like I'll be like, hi, this is Domino's.
That's
Classic.
Yeah.
I just recently pulled that on a couple large
Yeah.
at state.
Mm,
They
Nice.
thought they were being super,
sure.
and when our phone rang, and I was like, "Hi, this is Domino's." And there was a long pause. Then it was, "No, this is Coach Lauren." I was like, No, this is Domino's. How can I help you?"
Back in the day when you had corded phones with no caller ID.
Yeah.
Remember Star 67 and Star
Yeah.
69?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those were the stars.
Yeah.
Those were the
Yeah. There was a lot of those star numbers, pound sign, this, all these weird, cool
Back when it was a pound
code
sign.
things you could do with your phone. I
Yeah,
saw a video of the very young people trying to use a rotary phone
Oh, that's funny.
because
I've
nobody
seen
had ever
that.
taught them how to use a rotary phone. And people were just like, "Oh my god, look at these kids! They're not going to grow up to be anything because they're you can't use a rotary phone." But like,
What do they need?
who showed them a rotary phone? We played with rotary phones when we were kids because they were our grandma's unused phones anymore. Just like we currently have
Well, we
3
had
cell
that
phones from
toy.
1996 that Aria plays with, and we had the toy, the
rotary phone
Playtel
toy.
thing, or whatever it's called, Play School.
Yeah.
Maytel Play School. I think I just said Playtel. I don't know.
It
But
stars
the Play
in Toy
School
Story 4.
and plus Toy Story
4.
3
4.
in the daycare 3.
You're right, it is 3.
I believe it's pronounced Mattel.
Mattel.
And
Yes.
I'm from Mattel. Well, not
Yes.
really from Mattel, but a small company.
A small subsidiary of Mattel. No, so but we were introduced to those kinds of things. Like we played with those things, but to a 17-year-old or 18-year-old today, they weren't playing with those things. The flip phones were outdated by the time they were born. You know what I mean? Like we had those Nokia bricks and shit like that. Then the Razors came out in around 03, 04-ish, and because we were starting high school.
Put like 6 songs on there. That was the cool time.
What's up, Troy? I haven't seen your name in a while. Miss you, bro. But yeah, no, we and I just don't think it's fair to judge those younger generations by not being able to do that dumb shit that, I mean, who fucking cares
Why
if you
would
can
you
work a
need to
rotary
rotor?
phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even
What's the
plug a
point of
rotary
it?
phone into my house and have it work. You know what I'm saying?
That's like saying you'll never become anything if you can't work an 8-track player.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck would you need an 8-track player for?
I still can't figure out a record player. Like I always fuck it up. I've never put a
Oh,
needle on a record and had music come out.
Oh, I've done
Never.
that. My dad used to have a record player.
Never did it.
Yeah.
Never did.
I love playing with it.
My dad had a big record player. It was like this giant fucking like
Mhm.
dresser looking like thing. Like you
Yes.
opened it up and there was a record player.
Yep.
I never used it for that. I found out that I could plug my radio from my boombox into it, and that was it. And that was it. Laser 103.
And look at what we've managed to figure out.
Look what we've managed to figure out. Here we are in a Discord
We
video
amounted
call,
to something.
and we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So
Who would have thought?
probably because I can work a
Not I.
rotary phone.
Yeah, that's why.
Have you guys You guys ever watch that that show Hot Ones?
No.
that-
Yeah. I've definitely seen several episodes of those. Yeah.
I've never heard of the show.
We get celebrities doing like stupid hot wings and stuff, and asking funny questions and
it-
stuff like that.
Okay, it sounds like when you say the premise of it, it sounds kind of better than what it is, because like the celebrities that gets on there are, I think they're pretty good celebrities.
Definitely
And
A-list. The most recent one I watched was Billie Eilish.
William Eyelash.
Oh, really?
William Eyelash. Yeah. She was the most recent one I've watched, but I've watched several.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, she was
But
okay.
Antonio turned me on to it,
Sure.
and yeah, they're pretty good. Like, he asks good questions, I feel like.
It's not a dumb show. It's just that's kind of the premise.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is the
Really
premise?
good question.
A guy has big name celebrities on his internet show, and then feeds them really hot, spicy like chicken wings, and then asks
And they
them
have to, like,
interview questions
interview
and
'em.
stuff
So like interviewing while they're
while
fire?
freaking out about the. Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh, that would be fun to do to
While
you.
their mouth
To me,
Yeah.
I was having barbecue sauce with those chicken wings today, and I'm like, now I know
What's
why
all
Arya
red
calls
was
everything
last
spicy.
The hell? I didn't put anything spicy in
It,
them.
you know, it was the
I-
barbecue sauce that I was having a problem with. What kind of barbecue sauce do we get?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, just the original. The tongue was a little bit burning today. Feeling the burn.
This is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. Gosh. You couldn't get your lug nuts off your tire, and I got all those off. 2 different tires because I was listening to you.
If you enjoy what you see, subscribe to That's Our Marriage. Appreciate it. Sandra with the follow.
Yeah,
So
thanks, Sandra, for the follow. We're on YouTube as well. If you search That's Our Take on YouTube, we're streaming there. And Chris and I have a lot of other, like 25 different videos from the last year up there. I think there's almost 30 videos on the That's Our Take YouTube.
Wow, really?
Almost
pretty
30.
impressive.
Because we've done like 4 or 5 now with us over the internet during quarantine.
We've done more in the last 2 weeks than we've done in a couple months.
The last 4 months, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ride the wave.
I'm
Right.
sorry, we're switching studios over. I didn't know what
It
I
was a
wanted
lot
to
of
do.
big changes.
A lot of big changes, and then some small ones, and then some more
Some
big
medium
ones.
ones.
So a few medium ones. Yeah.
Some as big as your head.
And a couple of plus size changes in there.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I really know. Did we have a topic we were on?
We do this often, you guys. We're like, where?
Where am I?
First it was Tiger King.
Yeah.
Then The Office.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We've been everywhere.
Talked about schools for
We did. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's this cartoon called Daniel Tiger, and it's basically an animated new sequel to Mr. Rogers, and it's about this kid named Daniel Tiger.
He's not a kid. He's a tiger.
I'm sorry, a cub who fucking talks and wears a sweater. My
Well,
bad.
he's Not a.
My bad, Tabatha.
You act
So-
like he's out there with a comb over or some shit.
No, the sweater had me. Sorry. He even sings the "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood" song, and it's all they go to the land of make believe and all this shit. And it's really cool. Arya's really into it and really finds it stimulating, and that's really nice. Like seeing a sequel of Mr. Rogers.
That was really random.
Random stuff.
Shout out to
Well,
Daniel Tiger.
I didn't know that was a
I'd like to be his neighbor.
Animated.
No, and he went to the post office earlier today, and he saw Mr. McFeely.
Mhm.
Mr. McFeely, the same guy who was the post office guy, the post office guy, the mailman from from the original Mr. Rogers. And because the United States Postal Service retirement plan is so bad, he is still working at the front counter when the fucking tiger, not a kid, a tiger, comes in to mail a letter. Yeah.
I like I like how that's the one little
I
detail
never
that she
watched
gets
it.
caught up on.
Yeah, well,
know.
because I misspoke, so therefore I must be crucified immediately in front of all my friends and family, which no
But
family is
he's
watching.
not sensitive about it at all.
No,
mind
no, it
you.
just
He's not at
washes
all.
right off my back. I'm already over it.
Yep.
I'm already over it.
Let it's rolled.
I never watched
Caliu.
Caliu.
We have never had to watch that.
I never watched
never had-
Caliu, and I never watched the pig one.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa
I never
Pig.
heard good things about either.
I've heard
Oh, those two
Caliu is
specifically.
really obnoxious, and Aria's watched a little bit of Peppa Pig, but not too much. Every now and then she'll be like, "Hello, how are you?" And
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Okay, we're turning that off."
she watches Paddington Bear,
Alright.
Yeah, she's like Paddington
like
Bear.
the old school Paddington. She watches.
One of her favorite movies right now is Pokemon.
Yeah, like the Pokemon movie.
The
from
Pokemon
2000.
movie we loved.
Yeah. Yeah, Mewtwo. She said she wants to get another puppy, name it Mewtwo. That's what she said today. And I was like, I'm down. I'm down.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Did you hear that, City? Gonna get another pupper.
Well,
Oh my god, Cindy would have a friend?
oh, no, we'd be getting rid of Cindy. You guys want a pup?
Oh.
None of this is happening.
Oh,
Antonio will take Cindy.
We have a lot of people that would take Cindy.
we do. We have a lot of people that would take Cindy. Yeah.
And we're over here just like, you want her? Just
They
kidding.
have a
I
lot
love
of
her.
people.
But you guys can be one of them.
I'll have you roll for it.
Maybe on the roof.
Roll a d20, whoever gets the
We
highest.
can get some joint custody on our dog.
There you go. There you go.
I'm pretty tired.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
I know. Sorry, bro.
I'm sorry. No, that's okay. We've been at this for a while.
We're running out of
And
things
like
to
my
talk about.
social
I don't think so.
skills are also like a little rusty. Like, aren't you guys kind of afraid to like for shit to be super awkward? Like on a lighter note,
Oh, yeah.
like you get back out to socializing and like, like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we're
I mean,
practicing here.
there's really like people are gonna be sick and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a while.
I already don't like big
people.
crowds.
Well.
I really don't like big crowds.
I-
You know what? This
but
is all
on-
Dwight's
It's
fault.
gonna be funny.
Dwight's fault.
Yeah.
It is.
We need a new plague.
And then I saw a meme that showed or talked about how the very next episode after that was when there was a bat loose in the office.
Oh, wow.
Foreshadowing.
Meredith is patient zero.
Yep.
She is. It wasn't rabies. It was the Rona.
Yep. Oh.
Sandra said her dad lives in Nevada and he has seen the tiger big cat cubs guy, probably Jeff Lowe,
Jeff
Really?
who would have been in Vegas selling cubs and shit. That didn't
Riding.
work out.
Riding in his bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a thing.
That's so it's real.
Real. It's real. It's real if we make it real. Yeah. Use your imagination, Peter. That was from Hook. Favorite movie, best movie, the movie. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this episode of That's Our Take. And Chris and Lauren, of course, it's always love you both. And thanks for hanging out with us this evening.
Guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Tabatha might give me a haircut this weekend. And so I'm either going to have a nicely cut hairdo next time we record, or I'm going to have a shaved head the next time we
record it.
We are.
All right, fine. I'll record it. I'll use my selfie stick, and I'll just go around, try and get some good shots, some good film, some good media. Bye, Sandra. Thanks for watching, and everybody else. Goodbye.
Have a good night,
and,
everybody.
We will talk to you